St. Stephen's family.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. To those brave souls who the snow did not frighten away this morning, we're glad that you're here. And so I wonder, what do we hear in the gospel that was read this morning as we enter into this new year? What is it that we actually need to hear? And I wonder, how is it that John's words might become the good news and a message of hope as we move forward in our complex and at times complicated lives. Perhaps the good news in some ways to hear how Jesus is God's song of love, singing life into the world's babble, into the world's chaos, into the voices of hate and violence and death. You are all aware that we live our lives through a variety of experiences that come to us, some invited and some not invited. We experience joy and sadness, accomplishment and disappointment, grief, things to embrace, and things to let go of. And these are certainly the experiences of our humanness. And our past year, in each of our lives, as we reflect over that, probably has some of those, if not all of those events and experiences that were present. And with each passing year, we find somehow, in some way, to move forward, that we might experience anew the hope that is offered us in Christ. So we have this description of John that is very different than the opening of the other three Gospels. And this prologue is, if you will, somewhat poetic and even lyrical in its presentation. And it's an echo or a response to what God has done in the world and how we embrace that in some way. I see it as God's love song, which we know in the person of Christ. We might imagine John's prologue somewhat like a Christmas carol, although we don't have a Christmas carol from John 1. But it's something that we could experience if we thought of it in that term, something that we can embrace, that inspires us, that draws us deeper into a connection with God and with one another. A song that Jesus is the Word of God become flesh, and who was the Word of God from all eternity, which in itself is a great mystery. While we often think of word as something that is printed or read, or an expression of our language, John's description of Jesus as Logos has a much deeper, richer, fuller meaning than something that's simply written or read. It really entails the whole idea of a spoken revelation that is continually being revealed to us. If you recall Christmas service and the reading of Luke's story where the angels bring the good news of great joy, we hear in John's presentation the singing of a love song and the bringing of life that has been since the beginning. Since the beginning of creation. And there is a connection in John's gospel, at least this first part of the gospel, to the creation story of Genesis. As you recall, in Genesis, God said, "Let there be," and there was. God spoke day and night, heaven and earth, land and sea, plants and animals, and humanity into being. And for John, Jesus is a part of that utterance. Jesus is God's eternal message of hope, which existed before anything else existed, and called all of it into being. A great so more than this, I think Jesus in John's Gospel has become the Word of God in such a way that encourages us to think deeper about this message of Christ and what that's about. God's Word has been preached and read in ancient Israel and into our current day in our Christian churches. And we know that the law was given through Moses as the Word of God. And John says grace and truth have been given to us through Jesus Christ. It's certainly helpful, I think, to keep in mind that John regards both the law and grace as living experiences of God's activity in the world, as God's revelation. And so we are told that the Word became flesh, and the language says literally pitched a tent among us, literally came to live in our humanity and to experience what we experience. And in the incarnation, God's eternal expression is articulated in our world and within our human history in a particular person that we have come to worship. And so God's sermon is preached to us and is lived out for us in our human life as we experience God's embodiment in Jesus. And so what is God saying? What do you hear God saying to you this morning in this message of our gospel lesson? It seems that in some way John sees Jesus in a way and that God speaks to us in no other. We know that God speaks to us through our scripture. We know that God declares himself in creation. We know that God reveals himself to us in some way through our reason and through the voices of the Holy Spirit. And all of these give us some glimpse into this great mystery of God active in our world. It is Jesus who reveals God in a way that we connect to in our humanness. We come to know God through Jesus as a healer, as one who forgives, as one who embraces outcasts, one who prays for those who hurt him. In Jesus we hear of a God that understands betrayal and denial, who understands suffering and pain, who experiences humiliation and death. And Jesus tells us that God knows that we, both individually and as a community of the world, need redemption and need a Savior. And in John's Gospel, we learn that that Savior is Jesus. We hear the good news of victory over despair and defeat, and destruction, and even death. And God wills that we should know that victory within our humanity and within our creation, within God's creation. The Christ who comes to us not only tells us something of God, it speaks about the power that we have to connect our lives to God. John writes, "But to all who receive him, who believe in his name, he has given them power to become the children of God." And I would confess that I don't always understand what that power is, or what it truly means to become a child of God. But I think that's something that we learn together in community and worship, and through discerning the Holy Spirit's leading of how it is that God calls us to be children in a world that is often confused about a great many things. And so Jesus is the living Word, calling us and restoring us to become what God truly created us to be. As God's speech, as God's logos, Jesus becomes a message of hope and a message of grace, and offers to each of us, men, women, children, the authentic, abundant life of being children of God. Jesus draws us into God's abundant life through his message, death on the cross, proclamation over victory and victory over death, empowers us to share abundant life by breathing unto us the Holy Spirit, and through Jesus, God begets children of God and gives the offer of eternal life that we enjoy. And so these are truly words of hope that we embrace, and we embrace them by faith. John says the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness does not overcome it. It is easy, I think, for us to become discouraged. We see a lot of darkness in our world. We hear it daily. We experience it. And yet, in this message of hope, there is the idea that God's light shines through all of that, breaks through all of that. Though other voices strive to drown it out, God's love song is not silent and has not been silent. And although the mystery of God is never diminished, all that we could possibly know in the world is in some ways disclosed to us in this person of Jesus Christ. And so John writes, "No one has ever seen God, only the Son, and he has made God known." And so as we hear that gospel, as we begin this new year, I think our challenge is to hear God afresh in Jesus, what he's calling us to be and do. And just like in Luke's gospel, the angels sang a song of glory to God in the highest and peace to people here on earth. God is with us. John's hymn is a little different. John's hymn is one that calls us to recognize the glory that God has revealed. And so the Word did become flesh and dwelt among us, full of grace and full of truth, and we have beheld that glory in some way. Glory as the only Son from the Father, and from his fullness we have all received grace upon grace. And although we may not sing those words in a Christmas hymn, we nonetheless know something of that incarnate Word, that we have come to be a part of God's kingdom work. We have come to know something about God's love and God's forgiveness and God's reconciliation and God's healing grace. And so we do sing. We sing this song as John has done, entering into a new year with all that God offers us in Christ, that we might truly become what God created us to be, God's children, living in hope and not fear. And so, we sing a song of God's grace and gift, that this